Yes, world. What's going on, y'all? This is your boy, Buddy Ramick.
It's your boy Droc the mic.
Yes, sir. We are back at it with another episode of the Funny Business Podcast. Yes, sir. So before we get this interview started, we want y'all to, you know what you need to do. Click and subscribe to our YouTube page, our Patreon page, and all of our social media pages. You know what I'm saying? Follow us wherever we go.
And make sure you leave a comment. And if you like something in this little show we do, take a clip of it. Put a little tag for us, and we'll put you on our page. Make sure we show some love.
Yes, y'all. Let's get into it, D-Rock. D-Rock.
Okay.
Let's see. We got our special guest in the building tonight, y'all. Without no further ado, we'll let her introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Kelley, so flawless in the building, and thank you for having me on Funny Business.
All right.
Yes. We got the lovely
Welcome
Kelley in the
to the
building.
gang.
Yes.
So give us a little bit about who you are. Who is Kelley? So flawless.
Okay, Kelley So Flawless. First off, I'm an international educator. I love to educate, that's number one. And then for the most part, I'm a celebrity hairstylist. Also, I work behind the scenes for a lot of the fashion shows. I'm brand ambassador for hair fashion tours. The list goes on.
Okay.
We got royalty in the building tonight, y'all. Yes.
So you say you're an educator. What type of education do you do?
So I give back on all the hair knowledge. So as far as I learning how to braid, I go into teaching students how to braid from beginner level. So if they don't even know how to braid 3 strands, I show them how to braid 3 strands. If they're pretty much intermediate, then we just go over techniques on how to sharpen up their skills, how to make their braids look neater, or anything they might be lacking. And then when my advanced course is basically people who already know how to braid, they pretty much know everything. All we do is go in and emphasize designs or how you can pretty much turn that into more like a avant-garde hairstyle or editorial type look. So we take it to another level. And then basically just showing others how they can make money. I also have another program, another curriculum that I created for the non-surgical hair replacement system.
Okay.
I learned that from Wade the Barber. So all my skills that I give back to my students or people who are interested in my courses are classes that I'm actually certified in. I pay money by reputable educators, and then I want to share that with the students who are interested in learning the trade.
Nice. Where do you do your education at? You're educating at?
Here in Sacramento.
Okay.
So I'll do the Doubletree as one of my main hubs where I'll utilize one of their spaces and I'll promote it on Eventbrite, social media, and then I'll have others tag me and pretty much use my social media for my marketing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you say international, so where have you been as far as outside the country?
The farthest so far right now is Paris.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
We.
Yeah, we go to Petty, yes.
Okay.
And for a minute, I've been every year for the last 5 years, except for the year we did COVID. And we do plan on going back this year.
Oh, get out of here. Okay.
Now, with
That's
you going to
international.
Paris, was there a language barrier? Did people understand just exactly what you were saying and everything? Or was that?
You know what? It could have been a language barrier, but I had taken Spanish in school, and for some reason, I can utilize some of the Spanish that I know and pretty much get myself around. And then there's a lot of people who know English; they'll help you out.
Yeah.
But it was pretty hard in the beginning.
Okay. What was your favorite tourist spot that you seen while you was out there in Paris?
Pretty much the Eiffel Tower. That was a really big hit. And then we did the pyramids. That's where Jay-Z had shot the video down at the pyramid. That was nice. We had dinner at that famous Moose Bar, but it was nice. That was one of the highlights.
Okay. And you said you do non-surgical hair replacement.
Yeah.
Yes. So
what is that exactly? Explain.
So non-surgical hair replacement system is basically giving you hair without the surgery, because a lot of times people are losing their hair and they're going to their doctors or the dermatologist and they're recommending scalpel surgeries. They're doing follicle replacement systems where they're removing hair from one part of the area and then putting hair in an area where you don't have hair. Only thing with that is it isn't promising because sometimes the follicles don't allow the acceptance of it. So instead of doing all that, what I use is just a simple system that you don't even need any type of surgery, right? And then I pretty much share that with those who want to learn the system, and it's $500 class, but they can make that back in one client. So
Cool.
yeah.
So you can take like all this and then like turn it into a fro for me and shit.
That I
Like,
could.
So I get the
That-
cornrows like
that I
all right, for
could.
sure.
Yes,
All right,
I
for
could.
sure. All right, for
She
sure.
a pet this motherfucker.
Yeah,
All right.
y'all gonna see me watch. Y'all gonna see me.
Yeah.
Season 2, y'all. Season 2, I'm bringing the dreads back, baby.
Right.
Yeah.
I got him though. Hold him
sure.
to that. Hold him
Yeah.
to that. Right.
Okay. Yeah, for everybody out there that wants your hair back, you've been trying to get it back since 1995, hit us up. We're going to get you right. We'll
Yes,
get you
yes.
back
Go to
on the
Miss
way.
Kelley right here. Kelley's so flawless.
Okay. Now, you say you've done celebrity hair. Now, is there anybody you could name drop? We don't want to make you blast.
Well,
nobody
you know
out
what?
there.
Yeah, Mario B let
Oh,
me
shit,
get in.
okay.
He let me get on set with Angie Stone.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Before any of this ever gotten big, I know there was a famous basketball player, Brad Miller. He
Okay,
was yeah, I was the one who started his braids when he was wearing
Oh,
braids.
you was the one when people was
And
like,
that-
why you wearing cornrows?
Right,
Like, okay,
and
all right,
then that
sure.
opened up the
Okay.
doors for me to do Demaya Walker. That's when the Warriors were in town,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
And then it just branched off to. All right, we're not going to do too many name dropping because a lot of times they are really private.
No,
right?
yeah. No, it's all good. We
I
understand.
am connected with a big agency, and we
Okay.
just cater to all the top celebrities in the entertainment industry.
Can you say the name of the agency?
Oh yeah, TSI, Carolyn
TSI.
Young in the building.
Yeah,
TSI,
represent, yeah,
yes, we
TSI.
celebrate. We represent all the top celebrity hairdressers who deal with Beyonce, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, for Bruno Mars. Like
Yeah.
we go real deep when it
We
comes
got big
to
time, big
yes.
time,
There you
big
go.
time.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay. When did you start doing hair? When was like your first time ever even trying it out?
A kid. I was in elementary, and I got paid $20 for my first client. And
Okay, yeah. You
Yeah,
said
the
I can do this,
the principal, she wanted me to do her niece's hair after we did a play.
Okay.
And then from there, it was the staff. They wanted me to do all their niece's hair. $20 in elementary school was
okay,
ice cream
yeah.
money for all me and my friends.
That
Right?
was.
Yes, so from elementary to junior high, and then I had the garage on lock. Pops had, held us down for that, and then I moved up here to Sacramento. Tavia opened up her door to me when I first moved out here, and that's the history of it. It just keeps going up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because I know you be on your entrepreneurial like hustle type of vibe and stuff like that. Because you came to like I think it was like one of our comedy shows and stuff like
Yes.
that. But you got the lemonade that you do.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about your lemonade? Because you don't know, like I said, you're overall all around hustler entrepreneur. So can you tell us a little bit about your lemonade, how that got started, and what your goals are with that?
That actually just was an accidental starting of a business. It was during COVID when things were just kind of getting hard. You couldn't go in the store and get everything that you wanted. And for the most part, like my kids, they drink a lot of juice. I'm buying like a $200 supply of Gatorade,
Yep.
sodas, waters. And I mean, I'll have a stack of drinks right here,
Yeah.
and I will hope that lasts for like at least 2 weeks or 3.
Exactly.
I come
Yeah.
home and I was like empty by half of a bottle here, I get half a bottle here. I said, look, mommy is not buying any more juice, right? $200 about to be saved in my pocket. So we have a few groceries left over, some of our family recipe for the lemonade that we had. And I made it. And it was my youngest one who was, he had the little crazy mind. He's like, oh my God, mom, if we had a lemonade stand, we'd never have to buy juice, right? Because I think he was tired of drinking water.
Okay.
Said, if we have a lemonade stand, we never have to buy juice. And I just, like, with my business mind, said, okay, well, what would you name it? And we were messing around. He loved Beyblades. He was like, oh, name it Beyblade. I'm like, boy, you cannot name it. And,
That's already
right.
taken. That's
So
already
it's already
taken,
taken.
yeah.
So, we had a bunch of Gatorades laying around. He said, well, Mom, my name rhymes with Gatorade, Taylorade, and Taylor. And I'm like, well, hey, Taylorade.
There you
We
go.
started
Okay.
we started making a little name of it, and it was a little trendy name around the house. So for a while, we named it Taylorade. And we started off with our first flavor. We had raspberry syrup in the refrigerator. So we infused it with a little raspberry, and it looked pretty. So I recorded. I said, "Oh, look at how pretty this is!" And so many people inboxed me like, "Oh, can I have some?" And I was like, "Oh, wow, this is taking off more than my daughter's lip gloss because I got her a lip gloss line, but his lemonade kind of took off more than the cosmetic line, which was totally
That's
unreal."
That's weird how it works and stuff. Like you be putting all your effort into something like, oh, this is gonna be the money, this is gonna be the money. Then you do something like, this is just for passion. We just gonna do this just to see how it goes or whatever.
Absolutely.
But then that's the one that takes off. You're like, wow.
Yes, absolutely. So just, I'm friendly with Canva. I got on there and I came up with this little immature logo, right? And we just left it. Because Dad said, hey, look a little immature, but I guess for a kid, that's what kept it. So, yeah, we went with it, and we started doing a couple pop-ups. We went to Sheba's groundbreaking ceremony, and that is what really opened up for a lot of people to say, hey, this is what it is. And then we had Drummer Cat promoted it. She had taken it down to LA to the Tupac Day, or was it Oakland? It was a Tupac Day they had. It was the first annual Tupac Day. She had taken it up there for Snoop to try it.
Yeah.
She put it in the hands of a couple important people, and it's just kind of been blowing up. I can't seem to make enough. So I don't know, one day we might have a kiosk.
Yeah, y'all have a kiosk. Y'all gonna be up at the stores and put all that good shit.
Right. So we're looking forward to Tailor-Made expanding.
Tailor-Made expanding, for sure. Yes.
So who would you say is your inspiration? Who installed this hustle in you? Would it be like your mom, or was it like somebody you've known growing up?
You know, I would give a lot of the credit to my dad. I was raised by my dad, and he was military. And a lot of things growing up in his life, you had to work for everything that you wanted. There wasn't anything given to you. If it was given to you, it can be easily taken away, for the most part.
Yeah.
So growing up, he always like, you want it? What are you gonna do to get it? You know, but do something legal. He never really was hype about nothing illegal. What are you gonna do legally to get it? You know, brothers had to go mow lawn. For us, we could have cooked, we could have sold. I mean, we had a little candy store. We were selling Lily Dillies, which was Kool-Aid in a cup, right? We would sell. So we pretty much just started as kids, just wanting things, and my dad wouldn't really give it to us unless we work hard for it.
Yeah.
And that was just, now I just thought, what else can I do to make more money?
That's real.
That's that military brat lifestyle though, because they instill the whole, you know, principles and stuff about being in the military, like being on time, working hard, and all that stuff. But then when you apply it, like, to all those other outside things and stuff like that, you be boom, boom.
You're absolutely right about that. Yes.
Yeah, my dad was military, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Dedication, and I do rub that into my professional life. You know, being on time. If there's any hiccup in time, communication is really important to me. But I feel like I really give all the credit to my pops. He was making sure we was on our stuff. We couldn't get nothing for free. And if you got it for free, it's going to be taken away for free.
Nice. Shout out to Pops. That's what's up.
Yes.
So what's your next hustle that you feel like you might try to do this year? What are your goals for this year?
So my goal would really be to be locked in as a Palm Mitchell educator. They're reaching out to me and they want me to do some things with them. And if I could really lock in a, part-time career outside of the salon, that would be a nice goal. But it will also be a goal to have a multi-chair salon of my own. Like right now, I'm a salon owner. I own where I'm at.
Salon, not a shop, y'all. It's a salon.
Right. So I'm a mini salon owner, but I want to be a mega salon owner. So eventually, that would be something. And then I would love to tap into the cannabis industry. Okay. But that's like a multi-billion-dollar industry. But that, that'll come as time. I'll let God work on that for me.
Sure. You ever try to do hair for like movies or like TV shows?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. So for the most part, a company just reached out to me, Legend Entertainment, and they do some stuff with Martin Scorsese and what's that casino? They did the casino movie. One of their production companies just reached out to me, and they want me to do something on the set. So right now, that's kind of something that's low key. It hasn't been like officially, signed, and the payments have been transferred over to me yet, but. That's another one.
No, that's good. We need, because like I work on movies and stuff like that. That's one thing we need is like black hairstylists. Cause
that is true.
Why you think this is like this, man? I was just on a movie set the other day, man. They let's say, we're just gonna start all over.
Yeah, that's how all the models at a lot of the hair shows, they're like, I need Kelley on my hair. I need Kelley on my hair, because that was the problem. They didn't have a lot of African American hairstylists to maintain their hair behind the stage.
Trust me and my ex used to watch movies. All she did was point out girls' hair. Like they didn't do her shit right.
Right,
they fucked up his eyes.
I was like, the movie was so good. She's like, that girl's hair was so bad.
It's a problem with you seeing bad hair in sets. It is. Yes.
Okay. Now we do gotta ask, what's your feeling about men with the lace front wigs and the lace front beards? Have you had to do one?
So I support that, because that is a non-surgical hair replacement system.
That's one of them. Okay.
That is a non-surgical hair replacement system.
But they be putting like noodles on a nigga's head and then they cut it and then it come out like that.
That is only because they're not educating you properly. That is definitely not the proper technique on how to do
Okay.
that, okay? If you're taking like a real professional course, you'll know, oh, okay, well, let me cut that, because there's more than one route to get to your destination.
Okay.
So if that's the route that person decided to take, as long as their final destination looks great, then there's nothing to complain about. But if you like walking around and you can like see the lift, or when they laughing and talking, you can see the hairline moving, then we have a problem.
Exactly.
Right? Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah, exactly. And,
Right.
and if they come to the show, you're going to get roasted. I want you to know that. That's going to happen.
But I do support the non-surgical hair replacement system.
Okay,
Yes.
we respect that.
Yeah.
So we're not going to make fun of you. But
We
if
ain't
your
gonna
shit
make fun of you,
lifted, we're going to talk about
Right,
you. Be ready for
right.
that.
I'd rather that than like, you know, back in the day we had the spray paint the black just right there.
Man, Beijing. I used to be a Beijing master.
Right.
That's when that shit
You know,
was
y'all
always-
know who really started this spray paint? And wasn't it Jamie Foxx?
Yeah, no, he.
Jamie Foxx was the one. When Jamie Foxx
But
did
look,
that,
he got the money to make it look like it's real hair that spray paint on. Some
he
people
solidified the okay for men to wear it.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
at
yeah.
first it was like, oh, I don't want to wear that.
True.
But he made it.
But
okay.
But that
people-
sweat made it.
some people make
the thing about it is people they watching, oh yeah, we're gonna do it. But they don't realize Jamie Foxx had to keep getting touched up because that motherfucking sweat was
Okay.
coming down.
Yeah,
That
see,
shit
they
was
didn't see
different.
the pause. They didn't see the pause.
They
No.
didn't see the break in between productions. Where
Right.
they,
The behind the scenes.
Behind the
Right.
scenes.
Exactly. That's real. That's true. That's funny, but that's so true. Man.
Just sweating on TV. It's just that's
Yeah,
so-
don't be melting gray sweat.
Let me ask you this: did you have any like hairstylists you looked up to? Anybody that was in the game that you was like, oh, I really admire them?
Several. So yes, I do. Who's a real bomb hairstyle? Man, Tav is the bomb.
Okay.
Tavia Jenkins.
Yeah.
She's clean with her work. Derek,
Okay.
they're clean with their work. Those were some of the platform hairstylists that I seen when I first came to Sacramento. That put me on like, okay, they get down like San Diego,
Okay.
right? Because I didn't really see any super bomb hairstylists out here. I'm gonna tell you that. I came from San Diego where I was dealing with LaQuanda Bunkum from Hairballers, Celeste Toomer with Ugro who did your hair, and we basically ran the hair industry in San Diego. I'm talking about we ran like all the hair shows with Hump the Grinder. So I've been in this industry for a really, really long time. So to come into a new city where nobody knows me, I came in here, I had to find the people that was going to be in the same status of where I left, right? So coming to Tav and them seeing how they did hair, I was like, oh yeah, I needs to be great like that.
Yeah. Okay.
And then as far as my avant-garde hair, there's a guy named Clark Russell. He's a celebrity stylist that worked with a lot of hair celebrities out there. And he put me under his wing and taught me how to build like hairdresses and be a part of like the hair world competition. So those are the two people that I feel like really, really like took me from being okay to now you want to be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. I like that. Now, I be watching like old movies from back in the day, like hair movies and stuff like that. Is the hair shows? Have you ever been to a hair show? You've done.
Yeah, how's the
I'm
hair
part
shows?
of the hair
You
shows.
part of the hair
I
shows,
am-
like with the
I am
Monique.
the hair
Like I
show.
see the Monique.
Yeah, that movie.
that
That's
always
it.
played on
The
BET.
girl hair be
Yeah.
wild as shit. Do it really be like this?
Yeah,
at all
give
those
us the
shows?
behind the
Yes.
scenes of these hair shows.
What's
and shit like
okay?
that.
So what's the craziest hairstyle you've seen or done at a hair show?
Okay, so because I'm avant-garde, I do all the crazy hairstyles. That's what got me recognized in Paris,
Yeah.
was the avant-garde hair.
Okay.
So it's crazy because when we're going shopping to make these pieces, we're buying stuff like metal cages, we're using glue guns,
Crazy
we're
stuff,
using
yeah.
like wire cleaners,
Yeah.
we're using spray paint.
Damn.
I'm talking about some crazy stuff you'll never see, that you never seen before. I'm talking about like kites that you'll fly in the sky,
Yeah.
that they done cut off all the inside of it only to be able to lay hair on it, and you wondering how all this is like, and it's
Stand
some
up.
immaculate
That stuff be
crazy.
crazy.
It's crazy behind
Okay.
behind
That'd
the
be
hair
super
show.
competitive, huh?
Super competitive. I went to Warner Brothers this last one right here in Miami.
Yeah.
I think the minimum was 10 bands. When the
Oh,
crew
yeah, they
walked
were-
away
yeah.
with 10,000, they was going crazy on stage. Their whole team runs out.
It's like fuck yeah,
Yeah, they're
we
telling me,
y'all lost.
Kelley. Yeah, see, I'm always the one setting everybody up behind the scenes. They like, Kelley, why you don't compete? I never even thought to compete, but you
Yeah.
gotta put you gotta at least have like 10 bands to start. Like, don't even try to compete. If you need your whole team together. You need to make sure your production is together. It's no joke when you're going out there. Don't go out there to play because there's people out there really, really putting their blood, sweat, and tears in it. And really, for me, it's still like a hobby for me.
Okay.
I don't feel like that's what I need to play my bread and butter. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
That's when you go in and you'll win, and everybody else be like, "Yo, what the fuck, man? She ain't even
I
taking
know,
this serious."
I know. And then, yeah, I go in
That's
there.
after the haters come in. That's gonna start. He's like,
Yeah, they're
"Yo,
like,
she
Kelley,
just-"
why you never put that up there? I'm like, I don't know, I just made it.
I
And
just be
like,
fucking
Kelley,
with
yeah,
it.
you should go and. So maybe one of these years y'all might see me up there and snatch that 25.
Let me know, man. I want to come watch.
I wanna come watch.
I want to host one of them things. Shoot, that'd be tight.
I do some stand up at a hair show.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that is what they would love. You would keep the whole crowd.
Oh, we would.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. You let us just talk while people walk out with their hair. I'm good with that. I can do that all day.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay.
I am mad at that. Is that the 10 or the 5? We're gonna cut this part out, but just to make sure. Okay. We'll cut that part. But I wasn't sure if that was the first line or the second line.
Right. I got you.
Mm.
Okay.
So you said hair shows in Miami?
Yeah, this last one.
Okay.
Yeah, it was in Miami. Yeah.
What other different locations have you been to for hair shows?
Oh, all over. So, what we got? Long Beach for ISSC. You got Premier Orlando. You got Puerto Rico. You got St. Thomas. You got Paris. You got what's the one in Vegas? There's all over.
And people in them countries that you go to, they be having their own people there too. That
Yes.
There too? Okay.
Yes. You have over 10,000
People be knowing. It's like a
spectators.
big, like I say, been like the people in the town. They know, like, hey, yo, it's hair show week.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And look forward to it every year.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right.
That's tight. Okay, so when's the next one? Because now I'm ready.
That we ready to go.
Okay,
Now
so
I'm ready to get
our
my start
next
surgical
one,
going.
you know, we
Yeah.
just what we in January?
Yeah.
There's one coming up in I think March. Oh yeah, Warner Brothers gonna be in LA in March. That's gonna
Okay.
be a big one. Usually they don't do the shows down in Southern California. You know, they keep it in Atlanta. They took it over to Florida, but I think they bringing something down to Los Angeles coming up in March. I know Premier Orlando is in May. I don't even have my calendar on me, but I do have a whole list of activities for the whole year.
Dope. Okay, you got
Yeah.
you got the calendar full. You about to be hitting the road. All right.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm always on tour every year. It's a big,
All right.
big
Hey,
turnaround.
okay.
Yeah. For sure.
Congrats to you, man. Everything you've done and all the business you've created and started and succeeding in. We're really happy
And
to
passing
meet
it
you.
on to your kids and all that good stuff. So
Yeah.
that's what's most
Yeah.
important. Yeah, passing it on.
All right. Well, that was another episode of Funny Business Podcast with our special guest right here, Kelley So Flawless.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to get your hair done the right way, get it laid, pressed, and fine, divine, and all that, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit her up because she's going to be the girl that's going to get you right and have you shining all day on the camera. Okay?
Yes, y'all. And shout out to our sponsors, of course, Simbi Tax Services. So if y'all need y'all taxes done this upcoming tax season or whatever like that, y'all holla at Simbi Tax Services right here. Yes, sir. They are proud sponsors of us, the Funny Bidness Podcast. We are also tax preparers too. So if y'all need y'all taxes done, holla at us.
And if you don't do your taxes, you go into jail.
Yeah,
Remember
those are
that.
two choices. You either come to us for taxes or you go to jail.
There
That's
you
right.
go. That's
Or
how you
follow
do it.
me.
And follow her so
Okay.
she get your hair did
Kelley.
before you go to jail. Looking right.
All right.
Looking right.
Kelley So Flawless.
Hey,
It's-
she can help you with all that stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely. She's the lady right there. Okay, and her name is going to be right here on the
Right
bottom.
there too, yeah.
You're going to see us do a lot of hand motions because, a lot of
Yeah.
shit going to pop up at the bottom of here, all right?
Yeah.
I love it.
But we appreciate y'all listening to us, man. Support black businesses, and we're going to support you back. Y'all have a good night.
Yes, y'all. Boom.